Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, Mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from a waiting world? Oh, Mother, Mother, gonna take your daughter out tonight.
I really sound fucking retarded.
My world. Oh, Mother, not about to see your light.
You're listening to Privileged White Male Radio. My name is Rod. RodGraphing@gmail.com. I'm trying to fade out Evil Dave as I drive out to the lake with my boat behind me and try to go in the ditch. All right, I said yesterday, when I was talking about the whole transgendered shit and the bathroom thing and where the hell have they been peeing and pooping all these years before and the controversy. And then I got to talking about the locker room situation and the schools and the rule that's been handed down from the White House that transgendered kids get to use whatever bathroom or locker room that they chose, whatever they felt they identified as. And I wondered what high school students thought of that. And I said I would actually ask my son, if he were with me, what he thought about the situation. Well, it just so happens as we prepare for our Memorial Day weekend outing, he's in the car with me right now. His name is Christopher. Hey. He had no idea I was going to do this. I just kind of sprung it on him. So here's the scenario. This is what I want to know. And I wish Justin was with us, one of his friends. I'd like to ask a few students about this, just to see what they would have to say. I'd actually like to ask some specifically female, teenage, high school age girls what they think about this, because they're the ones that would probably be more uncomfortable than anybody else. So here's the scenario, Christopher. You've heard about this, right?
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this.
Okay. So, say there's someone in your school, a new kid comes to school, and the new kid's name is Samantha. And you kind of wonder about Samantha, because Samantha has some boyish qualities. Maybe there's a wider than average back. Wait, this is the wrong scenario. This is for the girls. Sam is the name of this one. I'm giving you the girl scenario. This wouldn't be odd for you at all to have if Samantha, actually Sam, walked into your locker room and showered with you. You know, that wouldn't be a big deal because it'd be just like, oh, really? Samantha has a penis. That's great. Okay, so Sam is in your gym class. First day, new day in school, and you guys are all done with your gym class. And now, has it changed since I was there? When I was there, the shower situation was you basically all shower in the round, sausages out.
No, that's not how. There's curtains now. There's like there's individual showers now.
So now, okay, so you've gotten. I complained about this on the podcast yesterday because when I was there, we all had to stand around like a bunch of homoerotic douchebags, showering, watching each other scrub. We weren't scrubbing each other's junk, scrubbing our junk. And then one time I snuck into the girls' locker room when there was no one in there, just to see what it looked like. And I saw they had individual stalls. So now you're telling me that the boys' locker room, how do enough boys shower? I mean, there were so many people in my gym class, it would have taken forever. How many stalls are there?
There's probably about 6, and there's not many boys in our gym class. Last year, there were probably about 5 of us.
5 boys in a gym class?
Yep, there were about 5 boys in my gym class.
We had like 30.
There was about 5 boys and 13 girls.
Well, we had co-ed gym class too, but we had all grades.
Nope, we have individual grades.
Oh, see, we had, when I was in 7th grade, I had seniors showering with me. That was not uncomfortable at all. Not at all. Yeah. Okay, well, so the scenario is somewhat different than nowadays, and I would imagine other schools have updated to be similar to yours, where it's individual, a little more privacy in the showering area, but you're still getting dressed, correct?
Yeah.
And there still may be, I don't know, my only modern day connection to this is working out at the gym, and after the gym you're changing, and they're just some guys who really don't have a problem being naked.
Yep.
They just don't care. So you're in the locker room then. You're not actually in the shower showering in the round like I was afraid was going to happen. But you notice as Sam is getting dressed that Sam has no penis. Sam is naked and has a vagina and breasts. Your reaction, please.
Why? What?
Would that be uncomfortable for you, first of all?
Yeah, very.
Do you think, based on, have you talked about this with any of your classmates?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, strike out on that one then. Yesterday my thought was, not only would it be uncomfortable for the boys in that locker room, but I would think it would be uncomfortable for Sam as well.
Yeah, it would be uncomfortable for Sam.
Because Sam's missing something that the rest of the locker room has. What, having a 16-year-old naked female right next to you getting dressed sounds a little odd to me.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
Now, I think you would probably agree with me that on the male side of things, while it would be odd, you'd be checking it out.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, really? For most guys at 16, that's a dream come true to have a naked chick in the locker room with you. But on the flip side of that, if Samantha is in school, new kid, in the girls' FIED, girls' gym, and the scenario is the same, and everybody goes into the locker room afterwards and they're showering, and I'm assuming that Samantha, air quotes, could probably get dressed. And can you get dressed in the shower stall area?
Yeah.
So you don't have to be naked in the locker room.
It's like there's stalls and then there's a wall in front of all
So it's
stalls.
like the showers out here at the crossing where we camp.
Yeah.
So there's a shower curtain and there's another curtain, and you can actually get dressed and undressed.
Yeah.
Wow, they have really pussified school, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put it right out there. I'm not saying I like showering, in the round with everybody, but Jesus Christ, that's a little bit. We got to make it all private now. See, so we're already accommodating. So what's the argument about? So here was my argument yesterday, Christopher. If you don't see, the only reason I even bring up the private parts part in the whole genitalia aspect is if you don't see what somebody has between their legs, do you really even know what they are?
No.
Let's go to the bathroom angle on this. As people are filtering in and out of the bathrooms at school, let's go, for instance, your friend Justin.
Okay.
You're both bellied up to the urinal. Do you know if he has a penis or not?
No.
See? So you really don't know. You really don't know who's who. So why does it matter?
I don't think it does matter.
And don't you think that most of the transgendered students and adults, for that matter, have been using, if a guy is transgendered, so it's now a female, I guess, it's still very odd for me to even think about that, but if that's the way it is, don't you think those people have been using, like if it's a guy that has turned into a woman, don't you think he's already using the woman's bathroom?
Yeah.
And how do the women in there know he has a penis?
They don't.
They don't. How does anybody know for sure what this person is?
They don't.
So what's the argument about then?
That's a good question.
I know what the argument is. This is exactly what I said yesterday. It's not that they want to be able to use the bathroom freely. It's that they want you to know, I am a transgendered person. I don't have a vagina. I have a penis, but I'm still a woman. And goddammit, you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That has to be what this is all about. It has to be just a push for total and utter acceptance, because at the present time, we really don't know. I mean, yeah, you can guess. I've been in Walmart before and seen a woman of questionable sex. You might not remember this, but in Rapid City, South Dakota, when we went camping, went to Mount Rushmore, we were in the Walmart down there, and I actually took a picture of a very large blonde woman that talked like this. Thank you. Hi, Daddy. So I guess now it's all about the believability factor of your transgenderism, is it not?
Yeah.
I mean, if you come off as a good-looking, fair-looking woman, but you're really a guy, you got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
And if you're a chick and you're kind of manly-looking anyway, and you start dressing like a dude, you can pull it off. So there's nothing to worry about there. So this must really come down to an argument for the not believable transgendered then.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, we've solved the problem here, folks. It's just the trannies who are the trans. I can't use that word anymore. That's right. It's just the transgendered people.
Wait, hold on. You can't use the word tranny?
Well, you can, but you shouldn't, because they're not trannies. See, tranny has a whole other connotation. Tranny has is a very humorous word, and as soon as you say tranny, you have the mental image, like I just said, like, hi, daddy. Some totally unbelievable, maybe has a little stubble on the chin, but didn't have time to shave that night before it went out. You know what I mean? That's when you say tranny. But there are people who are. Do you know? Let me ask you: do you know anybody who's transgendered?
Well, there's I do know one person that they dress up like a girl sometimes, but they're not dressed like that all the time. Like, they'll go out and be dressed like a girl, but then other days they'll not. They'll be just be dressed like a dude. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if they're, you know what I mean?
Huh. Okay, so it's an undecided transgendered person.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's another scenario. Are these people the players that go, look, I'm going to play both sides of the field? Because I've thought about this. I'll shave my beard and mustache off, and I'll go as both. Today I feel like a woman, so I get the chick advantage. And tomorrow I'll be a guy, so I can, take advantage of what it means to be a guy.
Yeah.
You think that's what this person does?
No, I don't think so.
This person experimenting.
Yes, that's what I think.
Okay. And does this person go to school?
No. This person is out of school. They're older.
Oh. I know what you're talking about now.
You do?
Yes, I do. Pretty sure I do.
No, I don't think you're thinking of the person I am.
Have you ever seen the?
I know who you're.
Have you ever seen the movie, The Hot Chick? Billy.
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
No.
Not who you're talking about.
No,
So this is somebody else.
See, yeah, no, this is someone else. That's when you said you knew who I was talking about. I didn't even think of that person until you said it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's another one too. Then.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, I think that kids in these situations is an odd thing, and it's going to be very interesting to deal with. And what made me think about it is, I, as your dad, I'm not really going to have to deal with any of this shit. I'll be dead before, it gets really to your generation is really going to have to bear the brunt of all of this. Not only the gay marriage and the transgender stuff, but there's going to be stuff coming after this too. It's not going to end here. I said yesterday, what about the homosexuals? You think they're upset by the transgender stealing the limelight?
Yeah.
Because gay dudes can go in the bathroom anytime they want, and it's basically like a heterosexual guy going into a female bathroom because you're in there with those you're attracted to. But no one gives a shit about that.
Yeah, no one cares.
Gay dudes have been going in the bathroom for years and no one cares.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're just about to the lake now. And I did my podcast for today because I want to get my numbers up on Spreaker. I really do. So, listen to this 5 or 6 times. Just turn it on, throw it on the seat of your car or something, and just let it play so that my plays get up because I gotta do better than I did last week. All right, thanks for listening. Have a good Memorial Day weekend, everybody.